everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Play Slay the Spire. I'm gonna do another daily, okay? Because it's just temporally, I'm a little tight for time. I only got time for one run. If you only got time for a warm-up or a marathon, I think you should do the warm-up. Avoid a risk of injury. Take it from a man who tore his meniscus. But we'll be back with some marathon sessions to get those 820 runs done. Plus, I've been playing Slay the Spire on Switch in my off time. Why on Switch? Well, it's got some frame rate and crash issues, but on the other hand, it means I don't have to carry my desktop PC out to my couch. I can get out of this 6x8 office. That's feet. We use Imperial for that stuff. I can't explain it either. Anyway, Ironclad. 50 cards. Flight is very interesting. Terminal's very interesting as well. So, I mean, it's weird. Basically, this is one of those runs where I think our draw determines a lot of our potential success. You think I can kill you? If I hit you with Thunderclap, I can come so close. Thunderclap, Perfected Strike, it hits you for like 30? Sorry, 40. You'll have 3 HP. I think instead, I want to maximize at least putting up as much block as possible. I'm assuming, you know, I don't think there's much point in, like, looking up, yeah, we can do this. I don't think there's much point in looking at, you know, what's in the deck. We just want to play the cards as they show up. Is basically what I'm getting with this. So, I think, unfortunately, our draw determines a lot of our, abilities to succeed. Oh, you are gonna die, actually. But we'll try to make it work regardless. I think an upgraded armaments is a really interesting get. Honestly, you definitely cannot afford to lose the max HP on this run. That could be a colossal misstep, so instead we'll just go for the HP loss that is not maximum. Okay, and armaments early now is extremely good. I have one simple principle for this run. So many Perfected Strikes in the deck, by the way. That'd be a good card to add in general. But we want to fight elites at every available opportunity. And I think the more question marks, the merrier, because we have flight. We might as well just not go straight down a path. All right, so let me think about this one. I definitely do think it's worth, like, using Perfected Strike. So let's... Perfected Strike. Headbutt. But don't draw. I kind of screwed that one up a little bit. We don't want to draw Perfected Strike. We want to have it on this turn. Flex is definitely good here. You are going to hit me, and I acknowledge this. I think we'll honestly just do that. We still put up 5 block. It's all about just making sure, right now at least, I think it's all about just making sure we can fight all of the elites on this floor. Maximize our relics, and that'll probably leave us in a pretty good spot. I think we want draw. We have a lot of cards, but not all of our cards are going to give us draw, which is why I think, like, energy and actually being able to draw into the rest of our deck is fairly useful. But we'll take strength for now because it works really well with pummel. So it's 16 plus 26. Look, the only way we're gonna flawless this is to be aggressive like that, I think. What do we not want to see this turn? I don't think we care about Body Slam. I never use Burning Pact effectively. I mean, you're obviously bearing witness to that right now. We're still not gonna perfect, but I mean, to kill one of these guys per turn is a very strong outcome for us. I don't think it really matters. We just wanted to draw through the disarm so we had a better chance to draw something else here. Now, I think, ooh, and thank you for this, by the way. I think we've had a much better run lately. It's not to say we've played perfect. Oh, we got 3 elite fights in a row. So you know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna rest. I don't do that often, but we got 3 elite fights in a row, so I think it's very prudent. We have not been playing perfect Slay the Spire. All right, Tomo, you may leave. Certainly not been playing perfect Slay the Spire. However, I think we've been playing a little bit better, a little bit more sensibly. I think we're taking our time. We're making not always the right decisions, but we're making better decisions than I'm used to making. Hold on. You have to die, unfortunately. Otherwise, yeah, we stand no chance to get them perfect here. So, you know, all I ask is for your patience. You know, I'm an adult. I know that not every episode is a winner. I wish that were not the case, but it is. You know, sometimes I make a boneheaded mistake that I don't even realize until after the video goes up. I get some tweets that are like, hey, dummy, you're a real dumb idiot, right? By the way, love your videos. And I go, oh, no, what did I do this time? I think we're okay not adding anything there. If we're going to have anything in our hand, let's go metallicize right off the bat, because it probably does increase our odds of getting flawlesses here. So, do we want to play? I mean, that's 12 plus 8 damage. It's not really that good. It would have been actually 30 damage because of his turn 1 vulnerability, but I think we can actually do better. Like this, and then this and this. I think it's better, at least. So all I can say is I do think, you know, for a while, it did not appear that we were making any progress. And that's like the cardinal sin. That's what people hate to see. Hold on, 10, 18, we got there. I think the last maybe like close to a week's worth of episodes, 26, so you're not dead. Gotta run the numbers. We don't have the energy, unfortunately. Even if I weaken you, you know what? I think if I weaken, pop this, we're gonna be good, but we'll lose the perfected strike. They have not been perfect episodes, but a much greater indication that I'm in this for the long haul. I'm really trying to make it work, you know? I'm not going to remove a card from... What kind of card am I going to remove from my deck right now? It doesn't even make it... I got 50 cards in here. We'll just upgrade a card we know we're going to get constantly. I don't know why there's no music here. I guess he has to wake up before we get the music. So we like it. And then we might as well catch you with that, I think. There were a lot of great scores today. So I really... We're definitely going to take damage, but... I really don't think a loss is on the table today, but that's okay. We'll just have a nice little warm-up. You know, do you watch Shroud play PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds because you think, oh, there's a high chance for a loss here? Well, NL, that's not really like the same situation, dude. I mean, people watch Shroud because they want to see how he's going to win, not, you know, whether or not he's... Okay. Yeah, but, like, the thing is, you're right. And I don't really have another counter-argument to that. But suffice it to say, I'm trying. That's my suffice it to say. Hold on. Okay, we can make Body Slam cost 0, which means Armaments is, like, worth playing right off the bat. Although we probably... Hold on, you're doing 3 damage. Perfected Strike's worth a lot, but... Perfected Strike's worth a lot. Well, why not crunch the numbers? Thunderclap, 7. Pummel then will be 15. And Body Slam would be like another 7. So it's like 29 damage. Perfected Strike is 33 by itself. So we crunched the numbers there and it worked. We get another turn to figure this out. Honestly, dude, I just don't like Burning Pact that much in this deck. I don't know what to do with it. Sure, I could draw 2 cards by exhausting Pummel. To be fair, you know what? Let's give it a try, because Pummel is... Well, it would have been better for us, but Pummel, it's not doing a whole heck of a lot when we have base strength, but... It's a tough one. So we're not taking any damage. The only reason to headbutt would be to bring something we wanted to use back, and I think Perfected Strike does fit the bill. Then we can't play Pommel, so we could have done that in a different order. Yeah, okay, you know what? At least we recognized it. So we're okay with that. We want to get this next turn. And, I mean, we've already lost our perfect, so I'm not sweating that too much. I'm pretty sure we can kill you next turn. The only question is, does this do enough? 24, it's not even close. Pretty sure we can kill you next turn. What do we need to add to this deck? Honestly, probably the best thing for us to get would be like the Calling Bell. Maybe even over an Energy Relic, just so we can take advantage of Duvu Doll. I think Immolate's the best thing for us. Oh, dude, we did get Calling Bell. Let's put our money where our mouth is. We asked for it. We do get an innate curse, which is unfortunate. But everything else is good. Why do I like Calling Bell here? Well, we get 3 strength up right off of that. So I do, obviously, like, energy-wise, having 3 energy would be better. But having a big strength upgrade is very advantageous, I think, as well. Metallicize gets us there. 34 damage, 40 damage. Okay. We probably didn't even need to play the blocks, but it's peace of mind. Strength, so this is 23 damage. You're doing 10. Always sucks to not draw a block. It's 20 plus 23 plus 8. 51. Gets us there. Okay. Twin Strike is 20 damage for 1 energy. This seems pretty good right now. I'll buy a potion just to get the heck out of here. Now this is very interesting. I think we would love to get both of these. These are 2 big ones. So now we can get rid of curses. And then to put something in our hand by default, like a Battle Trance. An Armaments is also hilarious though, because then every card forever is upgraded. It's like a cheap... oh, no. Upgrade all cards. Why did I think that this upgraded all cards in our deck? Don't be a dummy. Okay. Now, do we want to remove anything? I don't think so. I don't think so. Put some more block in this deck. Anyway, like I said, just because, well, like I was trying to say, just because it's not a hard daily on a literal level, like hard to win, that doesn't mean there's not merit. You know, because you can still try to get the best score ever. Like, do you think... Definitely play this first. That's a dumb move. Do you think Usain Bolt finds it hard to run a 100-meter dash? No. I mean, he does it every time. Except for that time in Daegu when I lived there when he got disqualified for a false start. But there's, you know, that one, people are still, it's a contentious issue to this very day. What's hard is running the 100 meters faster than everybody else who's trying to run the 100 meters faster than you. Now, I'm not really Usain Bolt in this circumstance. I'm more like Johan Blake, or, like, to be honest, some guy who didn't even make the IAAF Track and Field World Championships. I'm just trying to make a name for myself out here. I'm running the numbers. So this is 48 damage. Wouldn't even kill you. This isn't even worth playing because we can't draw. The only way we'd want to play it is if we wanted to put something else on top of our deck, and I think we actually do. Now, I accept we're just going to take a bunch of damage on this turn. That's life, dude. Although we do have elites coming up. We'd love to get like a Reaper early. Now I'm running the numbers, and I'm like, okay, 3 energy, 36 damage to all enemies. Much better. You know what? I don't even want to daze in my draw pile. If you daze my draw pile. I don't even want to crunch the number. I just get them. Just get them. More draw, I think, is always good. We definitely want energy from this boss. It's also the exact same reason that I'm like, whenever possible, I'm taking all of the, what is the, I forget, Seeing Red? Seeing Red, the card that gives us extra energy. It's the reason I take that every time, too. Or most of the times when it shows up. I think this is a great opportunity for this. And you just want to basically ruin that guy's life. 28 damage. I think there's no way for us to flawless. I don't think there's any way for us to kill you either. So let's do it like this. The lack of that 4th energy, I mean, is going to be painful. But the other thing is, the fact that we, you're still alive? The fact that we are able to kill enemies quickly is also because we didn't go for that extra energy, you know what I mean? So I think you either play Whirlwind this turn. Well, 31, okay, you definitely get rid of Immolate, sorry. You didn't even need to crunch the numbers on that one, that's an easy one. Centennial Puzzle, actually really good for us, because we're going to get 3 extra draw immediately by exhausting our curse every single time. Definitely seeing red. Now you got 5 energy. What do you do with that? We'd like to have a chance to perfect this guy. So I think you start with Pommel for more draw. There's no more draw available, so just go for the Battle Trance. Now Rupture can give you easy strength. But I think if we want to get to maximum block, now Rupture costs 0. Play this, you get another strength up out of it. Okay, now you got good stuff going. Metallicize gets you there. Heavy Blade does 51. I think that's where you got it. Oh, no. Perfected Strike does 64. Even better. And all of a sudden, those of you who doubted, the cards are starting to get a little bit of egg on your faces, pun intended, right? I don't think we can afford it, unfortunately. Now, if we wanted something in our hands, I think Immolate as attack is the best. I could be wrong. Felt right. Felt very right there. Yeah, we got a good thing going here. Or Calcum I don't expect to be useful. We do have one more elite. Dude, I think our score is going to be very high. Now, I think pretty much everybody's score is going to be up there. But I think our score is going to be up there as well. So I think we want to dodge. No. Can't remove the strikes. Our perfected strikes are too good. I think we want to dodge shops for a bit. And I think we want to dodge campfires. Because we don't really care what we're upgrading. As long as we've already got good cards in hand. You know what I mean? You almost certainly we're going to start with an Immolate here. But we'll get Writhe out there just to give us a little bit of extra juice. Okay. So, we need to be able to get to... We need to be able to get to more block than you're going to let me get to. So the other option is that we just kill you. Okay, it was not actually very difficult at all. I let myself get lost in the sauce a little bit there. Okay, this guy, we perfected him. I got no sweat here. Start there. Might as well Warcry. I think we can afford this. Then get that out there. Okay. Now, what did we do last time? We got a perfected strike that just crushed him. The disarm is not necessary. Metallicize actually gives us enough block in and of itself. Like Metallicize plus Orichalcum plus plated armor was good enough. Okay, 23 plus 9. I think we need a little more. So let's Warcry. We can't play everything anyway, so we might as well dump Body Slam. Okay, dude, this is working. Oddly Smooth Stone. I kind of doubt its usefulness, but... And if you're wondering, like, why are you taking the cards that you're taking? Well, I'm taking the cards that I'm taking because, Hold up. I think we should try to make our Body Slams a little cheaper so we can actually play them. I'm taking the cards that I'm taking because we already have them in our deck and they're working well. But there's no rhyme or reason for why we take our 8th Body Slam, or not Body Slam, it's a bad example, our 8th Perfected Strike over a Pummel or vice versa. So we're going to lose the energy bonus from Runic Dodecahedron, but I really think it's worth it for the draw. To be fair, we could Burning Pact instead, but I think getting the draw early is actually worth it. Now we'll Burning Pact, I guess. Though it does cost us 1 energy. I think you just want to draw through it. Alright. I mean, you could Burning... okay, sure. Burning Pack Sentinel, and we get back to 6 energy. We can't draw anymore. So, you just want to... I think you do want Metallicize for the future. And then, you probably just want to smack him. It's not a terrible turn, considering we didn't get huge offense. I think you definitely want, yeah, as much draw as possible there. So you got 22 damage incoming. Yikes. We could probably get it down to 14 damage. Maybe. But how are we going to get there? Actually, we have 15 block if we don't play any block. Alright, so the perfect is still in play. I really don't care that he took Reaper. We still want to kill him ASAP, obviously. We haven't played Rupture yet, but we don't have to get rid of Clumsy. I would like to, but we don't have to. I just wanted 20, 43. You're not dead. No, we definitely want to do it. Probably, it doesn't really matter. Fire breathing is just not very good. You could tell my feelings on it based on the fact that I chose to quite literally do 3 damage instead. You're going to give me Reaper, which is unfortunately not worth very much, which means we're going to lose the perfect here. We're going to lose the perfect by literally 1. Painful, and probably takes us out of contention for like a truly top tier spot. But, you know, that's how she goes sometimes. What I would love to see, sure, a demon form would fit really nicely on this deck. On top of that, we just gotta hit him. On top of that, the time is right for us to get energy. You're lucky, dude. 4 energy? I mean, we flawlessed a lot of the elites on this floor with 3 energy. That doesn't happen on 820, let me tell you that much. This definitely works well. Berserk could also be good, but... okay, there's no energy coming, that's alright, we'll just heal more. I'm starting to think that I might have taken a suboptimal path, but there's honor in taking a suboptimal path, but playing it optimally. Sorry, I almost went cross-eyed with the verbiage I was using there, but... most important thing to remember, I honestly think, is that we don't actually have to... well, first off, this guy's dead, dude. But we don't actually have to play a defend. We definitely want curses here. We don't actually have to play a defend. Sorry, I'm trying to focus, but the game won't let me. We don't have to play a defend unless they're doing more than... I'm trying to think. Do we have... I mean, we have 11 block for certain without playing a defend. But I feel like we might actually... with Metallicize, we go to 15. So we can get 15 block per turn by playing nothing. That's actually good enough to give you a big leg up on, you know, flawless opportunities. So we got big elites coming up here. That's fine. Let me immolate. 32 plus 16 is 48 damage. You're dead. I think we'll just battle trance. And in most circumstances, you would expect that to be enough. These guys are both still dusted anyway. If anything, maybe we should be stoked. It gives us a chance to get a good Reaper out there in case we draw it, which we did. Unexpected, but... I mean, we got a 71 card deck with 1 Reaper in it. That's pretty good. We got a super elite path here. I think we'll end up... I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see us top 100, which is relatively good by my standards, at least. So you're doing 18 damage. $18 damage. It's not even worth playing Sentinel, unfortunately. except to get Body Slam powered up. So I definitely think it's worth playing Metallicize. While you're vulnerable, you know, I mean, we could play this. This would give us 11 block plus 5 plus 4. Okay. I mean, we gotta try to get the perfect. It's not, again, this is the kind of stuff that it might seem like it doesn't matter for 820, but I think it matters a lot. You know, perfect play is perfect play whether it gives you a higher score or it wins you the run by itself. Barely got him, but we did get the perfect. Okay, the regen potion's very nice. We don't need much of this, but sure, we'll take that. 2 elite fights in a row. First one was perfect. This one's a little touchy. We don't have a really momentum-driven deck, so can be a little spottier here, but remember, we want to play as many cards as possible. We do want to exhaust Sentinel. We're getting a lot of play out of that. We haven't done that every time, so... Okay, how much? I didn't see how much damage that did. We got 5 energy left. That's 58, 85, 72. So I think we're definitely gonna go like yes, yes, yes. He's only got 153 left. 13, huh? Having not played Metallicize, we're still getting there. But like you can see, that first turn is really where the meat and potatoes of our run lies. Still 54 damage. But this is actually, I don't know if it's more. Let me think about that for a second. This is 32 plus 14 is 46. So yeah, this is definitely more. I was just gonna say, certainly one way or the other we have you, but it does suck a little bit to lose Pen Nib. I'm just gonna keep taking the shrugs because we get the duplicate bonus for having more of the same card in our deck. To be real with you, both Combust and Spa Weakness have not really done much for us, but Strength is a little bit more of a focus for us, like from a win condition standpoint. Well, listen to me, I'm talking like a regular Hearthstone streamer. How did we get to this point? Confidence is at an all-time high, sort of. So we can't draw anymore. It's not really worth playing Offering without Rupture, which... actually, you know what? We should, like, keep it in hand, but only so that we can get Heavy Blade next turn. But now that I'm thinking about it for more than a second and a half, I realize why would we care at all about Heavy Blade on the next turn? Because we are only going to do 1 damage with it regardless, but... You're doing 45 damage. Presents an extreme problem. Might as well shrug first. We're not taking enough damage for me to be really concerned. I hate losing the points, but, you know, we're gaining points for fighting 3,000 elites regardless. $30 damage plus 26. Okay, well worth the potion usage. Gremlin Horn, it's useful for some of these elite fights as well. I like having a regen potion. There's a lot to like. Especially, you know what I like? First turn vulnerability. That's pretty helpful. Thank you. I would like to draw, like, if possible, some attacks. Do you think it might be possible to grant me the freedom to draw an attack? Oh, letter opener. That'll work. I'm not gonna be annoyed about the existence of letter opener. This is another great Gremlin Horn setup for us. And I love our potion setup for the boss as well. Oh, you gotta love this. Any attack, basically, yeah. Alright, turn 1, perfect. This is the best kind of perfect. No more elites. Honestly, yes, I will give you 265 gold for a relic. At this point, I don't see a good reason not to. Might as well. I mean, there's a variety of different ways we could play this. I'm thankful. This is like the most draw I think I've ever had on a run. We've managed to make it happen. We'll take a twin strike and obviously like a dig. I guess we could have dug more effectively on this run, but whatever. So be smart here. Pop your power first, and you really hope it's demon form. It's not. So I actually think like we will play 2 metallicizes probably. But let's see if we can get it upgraded first. I think it's a good turn for this too. These guys might have already been dead, but so you definitely love that. Don't play your battle trance yet. That's not necessary. We're gonna need some more block. You're at 15 damage, so maybe we'll just cool it there for just a second. Yeah, because we're not getting any more block. 70 damage. Okay, I like it. I like it. Oh my god. I like it a lot. Okay, phase 1. You're dead. I shouldn't have passed turn. I just wasn't thinking straight because I did 300 damage to you in a single turn. And now the perfect is going to be ruined. It would have been ruined regardless, to be honest, but it does hurt a little. Might as well pop the regen potion. Pen Nib Perfected Strike Thunderclap might be enough to get us to lethality. He's got us at lethal range, though. We got to be a little cautious. Actually, he doesn't. We'll live with more than... We'll live with like 4 HP plus 4 because of the regen potion due to Orichalcum, Metallicized, Plated Armor, etc., etc. But still, just be smart. You know, you know what you want to draw. You know what you don't want to draw. Why do we like this? Well, it's basically to get letter opener to work. It's pretty minor in the whole scheme of things, I guess, but still a little touchy. We're at 14 HP, I think. Yeah. And he's doing 33 damage again. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Delightful. I think he might kill us. After all that talking, I think this son of a gun might finish the job here. We're not getting the Pen Nib, that's for certain. So what's your best play? Is this and this. He's on 5 HP, and we're dead, brother. That's hilarious. After all of that. Oh, we still got 1,200 points. A 1,200 point loss is just comical. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Yeah, I wish it would have been a win, but whatever. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps us a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya.